Uh, Hi everyone. So today is the last day of this 3-day workshop. Today we are going to make something simple but very interesting, which almost always comes out very well, and we have always learnt it during our childhood days in different forms. That is these a bunch of grapes. The only thing is today when we are going to make it, we are going to make it more three-dimensional. Okay. So let me first draw this and just focus on how I am putting the grapes one against the other. This is very important, not unlike like we used to do as kids. You have to place it carefully. So this one I'm keeping behind. So accordingly I'm making, and of course the shape. This is a very beautiful creation in nature, very artistic. So you see, we we have to leave certain gaps in between, like this. As I always tell, and I mentioned this in the past videos also, keep your focus on watching it more than the enthusiasm to paint it immediately, because you'll realize that in the first go you actually miss a lot of instructions. So always at least watch the videos twice or thrice, and you see all of them are not of the same size as well, so they are of different sizes. This I chose to tell you because there is one thing which is very common when we draw something. We tend to make everything looking similar. For example, if you're making tree and you have to create leaves on it, so every single leaf will be looking in the same direction and of the same size, more like a pattern, like something that we do in a mehendi pattern. But when we are drawing natural things, this is one thing we need to avoid completely, that is formation of patterns. That is why this placement of the grapes is very important. You all must be remembering how we used to make grapes in the school time, 4 and then 3, then 2. This is how I remember doing it. So that is almost like pattern that we used to create as kids. So if you do this particular exercise, keeping in mind what I'm trying to tell you, just follow the same principle whenever you have to make anything in bunch, that everything should not look the same. For example, yesterday I told almost everyone about the clouds. So what happened was that the clouds all seemed to be like of the same size and pointing in the same direction. So this is something that we need to avoid to make our sketch look natural. That is why I chose this particular painting today, to show how although they look similar but none of them are of the same shape and size. So this is the leaf. one I'll make here. Like this. Okay, so this is the final sketch.